It was my appointment. I have a dental appointment today, so they was confirming. But hold on, cool kids. I need some yogurt. The fuck? I need some yogurt. Shit. Baby, let me see you do that yogurt. Hold on, cool kids. Don't come back. I had to do some yogurt. Oh, just let me slide. If fuck you got to sleep, girl. Oh, don't say the word no, girl, don't you? Baby. Hi, cool kids. Hi, it's Tasha. It's your girl, Stassi. The song starts to get a syllable. I hate interrupting the live and starting all over because I feel like it's a whole new channel mess up. I had to get some yogurt, cool kids, because shit. For those of you guys just getting a load of me, this is Divine. Jesus Christ. TM Yogurt. This is the Divinely Approved KoolKidZ channel where over here we heal chill. We keep it real with the lovers of the Most High God. And all things beautiful, okay? We set the tones, we set the standards. We're alchemists, we're it factors. We are just the cool people you would love to sit with, okay? Because we do cool things, all right? Anywho, let me get into the little reading. Okay, so what I was channeling before I had to interrupt my live is that some of you guys are really doing really good on your spiritual work, like shadow work aspects of you, like with your body, you're taking care of your body. A lot of you guys are meditating. I mentioned yoga. Okay, I don't know what moga is, but yeah, yoga, shit like that. Embodying the Queen of Cups energy. I don't even feel like I need to get the cards to finish channeling this, right? Embodying Queen of Cups energy. You don't have to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio to be a Queen of Cups. It's just a lot of you women, young, and this is from, okay, they telling me 22, 21 and 22. I'm going to say 21, right? You're an adult at 21. So from the ages of 21 and up. But mainly, I feel like the scope is on the younger women, and I fucking love that. You guys are doing your thing. Hey, beautiful. Thank you for tuning back in. Thank you so much. How are you? I hope you want to be a cool kid. I feel like you are. I feel like you do. Where you from? I'm from New York City, you guys. And let me tell y'all something. Let me say this. And don't mind my voice, y'all. The weather be fucking with my voice. And I be in here sleeping like a... I've been sleeping heavy as fuck lately. I love that for us. But let me tell y'all something. It's very important right now, especially for what's going on in the world for real, right? But as much as you can, please do what your soul is calling you to do, okay? If it's calling you to create, create. If it's calling you to chill, chill. If it's calling you to, relocate, relocate, okay? Right now, the odds are in your favor, cool kids, for real. And when you're doing spiritual work, when you're doing healing work, when you're growing, yay, Nevada, originally, I'll be hyped when anybody tune in from outside of New York City, y'all. I really do. San Bernardino, Cali, hey, California knows how to party. Yes, they do. Who's from Nevada? Don't get me started. But anywho, thank you for tuning in. All right, beautiful. Make sure you subscribe. I usually be on here. I do come on here in the morning. I had a set schedule, but it's switching up. But I love that for me. I'm not I'm always ever evolving, switching things up. I can't be put in a box. You know what I mean? I like to just keep going. Don't cap me up. Don't tie me into one place. So I try to get here every day for you guys. I usually take the weekends off. But yeah, if I don't, I still pop in and I do channel messages. Also, you can go back to my videos, my old videos. I've been on here for some years, so I have old videos, okay? Some of them got played, some of them didn't, but all of them have messages in here, okay? I used to do videos for like each sign, okay? Or for the, yeah, so go back if you like. Feel free to check out the rest of my videos. My free readings are closed right now. I'm not gonna say free. I say donation-based readings, but they're closed right now. However, if you have a question or something like that, you can feel free to ask me during one of my lives. I will definitely help you out, like a yes or no question, a guidance question. I got you. I ain't charging for that shit. This ain't my job. I don't do this for work, cool kids. This is not what I do for bread and butter. This is just a gift. I love to share, and that's what I do. Okay, and my collective we're elite. We're elite. We're not, too much. Okay, it's just a few of us. Okay. Anywho, back to the reading. A lot of you guys are really doing your motherfucking thing, okay? Period, point blank. From 21 and up, women and men alike, y'all doing your thing. Whatever God has placed on your heart, I don't care. These are the things that I'm telling y'all. These are the things that I wish I knew when I was 21 and things, right? Especially if you're in school, if you're graduating, if you're in college, you know what I mean? Do not be swayed. Do not be swayed by the crowd. Don't follow no crowd. Don't follow no friends. Always do what's right for you with your intuition. Right now is the best time to get in tune with self. That's why I was so hype about this video, because I'm like, somebody is really getting into an alignment. Like, I know I need some yoga. Do I do yoga? No, but I know I need some. And I said, when I find time, when God, the Most High, allows me time, because I'm on His timing. You know what I mean? My footsteps are ordered. Whatever He tell me to do, that's what I do. But I'm sure that's in my path. But when He lets me I'm gonna do some yoga my ass off, okay? Yoga, I love yoga. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like right now, a lot of people are waking up to the fact that what's important is the work, right? The healing, the self-love, the self-care, staying in your book, staying on top of your job, and not just being comfortable in one place, but actually to keep rising up to the ladder of success. I feel like there's a lot of strong-minded men and women, divine feminine and masculine, that alike, okay? And I need you guys to stay on that path, no matter what y'all see, because I'm telling you now, it's about to get wacky. Right? And it's a little light channel message, but it's a curse. It's been a curse over us, okay? And I'm going to say, us melanated folks, like the tribe of Judah, the 12 tribes of Judah, let's go. It's been a curse that's been lifted, understand? And now the curse has been sent to the Gentiles. Child. So, what's going on right now is everything that used to be a certain way, the world is about to completely flip, turn, change, okay? And I need you guys to stay on God's side. Stay on your path, even if it look crazy. Most High God is going to be talking to people, telling you to do all sorts of stuff. Just relocate. Leave your job to become a veterinarian. I don't know. Follow the divine, okay? Because what's supposed to end up happening, and this is just a download, is like everything is gonna break apart until everything comes back together. We can get it back into alignment, okay? This is bigger than us. It goes all the way to the ozone layer, okay? There's like an attempt to save the world, you guys, cool kids. And really, it doesn't pay to be out here all weird and strange, evil and wicked no more. It really don't, okay? All right, so let's get into the reading. Yeah, on top of that, you got that good power, you. You're a being of love, cool kids. I love you. Well, maybe one day, my email is in my description. You can email me. One day you want to pop out, say, hey, I'm out here. I'm about to start meeting up with other influencers too. I'm setting up some things. So, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get my soul tribe, or not even just my soul tribe. I'm trying to align others with their soul tribes, okay? That's what I'm here to do. Big purpose. So I welcome it all, okay? Something about Chi-Town. You are a being of love. Okay, cool kids. I don't know if you're from Chicago or you visited Chicago or someone from Chicago here is admiring you, okay? Also, if you are being attacked, like say for instance you got beef, right? Nowadays I call it fake beef. Motherfuckers be having beef with the phantom. You don't be nowhere around. They be beefing with the ghost. Hi, sister. Thank you for coming back. Congratulations to my nephew and sister. Congratulations to you. You did that shit. You rocking that motherhood thing, sis. You did that shit. You should be very proud. I hope you are celebrating yourself, Shelly Beans. We got we got an alumni cool kid in here. That's Shelly Beans right there. We got a new cool kid, Andrea Valdez. Wasn't that the girl name? Wasn't that the lady name on what was that? Ghost? What was that? I don't know. What was that show? Clock it. But Shelly Beans, yeah, I hope that you celebrate yourself, okay? I'm giving you your flowers. These ain't real flowers, but I'm giving you your flowers right now. You did that, sister. You did that. You dope-ass mommy, okay? Dope-ass mommy. Dope-ass woman. All right, cool kids. Yeah. So, what I was saying is here I go. Damn. Here I go, feeling trapped. I don't know what's that. Okay, yes, I knew I was talking to like a model. Andrea, that's you. You a model and an actor? You look, I feel like you be modeling. Supermodel status. The universe works for you. So like that's what I'm saying too. Like, so for some of you guys, right? Okay, this is a message they're telling me. For some of you guys, you had some like childhood dreams or things that you possibly always wanted to do. I don't know if you're a mom. For some of you guys, you are mothers or fathers, okay? But for others of you guys, right, that you possibly had to take on a lot of things or life wasn't too, good, comfortable for you, so you had to do other things, but you couldn't actually, what is the word? Why am I having a brain fog? Jesus. Thank you. You couldn't actually take on that thing at the time, okay? Maybe it was just too, you didn't have the finances, maybe you didn't have the wisdom, the knowledge at the time, or the connections for some of you guys. Maybe you just went through a whole lot of things in life where you couldn't never get to your dreams, your passions, okay? The Most High wants you to go back, to revisit something. Thank you, right? The Holy Spirit is telling me to tell you to revisit something you used to do in your past when you were younger, something that you had to put by the wayside, okay? Because you had to tend to other affairs, right? They want you guys to go back and tap into those things, or possibly breathe life into those things and bring it to the forefront now. God never puts nothing on your heart, like really truly on your heart, if he doesn't want you to actually pursue it or do something with it. A lot of us were, let me see, I'm a mommy. Damn, you a wife? You a wife? Hold on. Because you see, Andrea Valdez, right? This is what I be telling these women and men, okay, of this generation. Back in my mama them days, right? My grandmama them days, okay? They had all them children. And they walked around the house all day long with a muumuu on. They had a muumuu on, cooking, cleaning, the women. And them husbands came home. They put the ring on it and they came home. They worked and they came home. That's a beautiful thing. You understand? Not saying you be wearing muumuus. I'm just saying you onto something. That's why you're cool kids. Clock that. Sis got 7 children and a husband. You need to write a book. I always wanted to write a book with 7 kids and a husband. That was up. You need to write a book. And you know, if a book, and then they have so many apps, they have so much information on how to write a book nowadays or whatever. But like maybe if a book is too much, you could do memoirs as well. Ex-husband, it don't matter. She was married. She was a wife. Yup, yup. It don't matter. You got all the same babies. Ex, you was a wife. You was a wife. You was a wife. That don't matter. I'm just saying. Write a book. Write a memoir. Okay? And now they doing like, or do a story time. You, your mom, ooh, girl. Oh, we gotta chop it up. Shelly Beans. Okay, listen. Dad killer. Two. Oh man. Don't be dad. I mean, it's missing an L. Hold on, it's missing an L. They tell me I don't need no cards today. What's going on? This a redirection? What's up? Went through all the hard time growing up. Okay, listen, Shelly Beans. You still in here? KoolKidZ, you still in here? I'm gonna do, because I had created a WhatsApp group, but unfortunately we didn't get to, move forward with that, okay? Yeah, dad killer, we can't take those weird names. We can't take that stuff. It'd be giving us anxiety. There's older women in here, okay? Just chill. All this, I'm like, ugh. And it was missing an L. It was missing an L, Shelly Beans. But listen, I'm going to create a WhatsApp group, okay? I'm going to welcome women and men, okay? Give me a second to get it together, you guys, KoolKidZ, because I'm having a major redirection in my life as well. And I love it. I welcome change. I love that shit. I love it. But so it's so much stuff that I'm trying to get in line, even with my platform, with my channel. I'm not gonna speak too much on it. I'm noticing, I'm paying attention. I got this motherfucking goofy ass copycat bitch on my ass, man. Every day, bro. Doing it on purpose. She keep reading the 48 laws of power or something, trying to, knowing goddamn well she could never have any power. It's a weak bitch. Anywho, but when I get this group together, me and Shelly Beans, you gonna help me with that this time? And Andrea, I would love for you to join it, okay? I want a group of like-minded individuals. I don't have time to play. What I do have time for, though, is to get myself as well as others together, get us on a good foot. I said it was a motherfucking curse. You hear me? That curse has been lifted. The curse has went over to another, okay? But we was cursed because, I'm gonna say, the tribe of Judah was the ones that turned Jesus over to the yeah. I don't feel like yeah. So we was cussed. Okay. But the 12 tribes of Judah, those are the inhabitants of the land. Okay, it just was cursed. So now the curse has been flipped. Okay, it's been sent. So now everything's seeming wacky, but we're breaking down systems and beliefs. We're breaking down belief systems. We're breaking down fucking organizations, things of that nature is being completely broken down. And I need you guys to get your mind in the game, get your shit in the game. A lot of perception going on, even down to social media. Okay, the enemy is using a lot of stuff, and it's a veil. And I don't know why I'm stuttering. They don't want me to get this message out. I think I'm saying too much. But if you're spiritually sensitive at this time, you know what I'm talking about. You can feel it. Oh yeah, Shelly Bean is an oracle. I said what I said. Shelly Bean is an oracle. So, okay, let me get into the reading if I get deep. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, anything that you was doing that you felt like you couldn't do in the past, that you knew, like your talent, your gifts, whatever you was digging into creatively, I'm talking about anything it was. I'm telling you, I dare you to try it now and watch how it's going to work for you. That's a part of your calling. You have to answer your calling, or you will forever have like an empty void, okay? So I need you guys to be in alignment so like everything could be easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. You hear me? Okay. Some of you guys could be feeling trapped in a situation, a relationship, or a job, a business. Somebody about to make you a wife. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. A lot of you guys are getting in alignment in preparation to become a wife, a divine counterpart, or a husband. Okay? Someone here too, nobody gives a shit about that. I'm not reading that, okay? Overnight success. I'm telling you, start that book. Start that memoir. Start your platform. Fucking do a story time. Okay? You're about to be an overnight success. Some of you guys, you're feeling also the effects of like some type of love spells that's been backfiring, okay? As well. So you could be having problems sleeping. Maybe some of you guys could be having like weird dreams, all right? A lot of people are scrambling, especially those that's not on the favorable side of God. They are scrambling to maintain an image, to keep some type of, I'm hearing to keep some type of finances, to keep a business going. You know, a lot of these businesses and platforms and relationships and communities was built off of falsehoods, okay? Off of lies, off of deception, off of other people's tears, okay? So now that the systems are breaking down, people are seeing through the veil, those that were on the other side of things are scrambling to maintain a sense of, like, because that's what they called a sense of stability or comfort, okay? Whatever they were pouring into, okay? Those things are being swiped, taken away from them left and right. What the Most High gives, he can also take, you know? So, you know, if you're used to living a certain kind of way and being a certain kind of way and you have that all taken from you, some of these motherfuckers felt like the fat meat wasn't greasy type shit. I'm talking about people scam. I'm sorry, and I'm not hate, but if you're doing some type of scams, you need to stop. You're gonna be figured out. Okay? I'm talking about people cheating in relationships with people that they were never supposed to be with, doing love spells and shit, keeping them there. Those, they fucking losing them relationships, okay? People are walking away, awakening, waking up, breaking free from the spells, from perception, okay? Also in communities that were built off of falsehoods, possibly, I'm hearing something about fucking human trafficking. Okay. If you got young children, for you guys too, young women, something about the vacations. I seen Redman. I meant to post that on my, I meant to post that as a short. But I seen Redman giving tips and stuff about, giving tips about what to do if you're like being trafficked or something like that, or what to look out for. It's mad goofy shit going on in this fucking world. That's just that. The angelic realm is trying to get your attention. I'm telling y'all, this world is not just ran by the president and the powers that be anymore. Okay? There's another driving force. There's another driving force. And God is removing a lot of shit. God has removed them for a reason. Anything that's being taken out of your life, let it go. Let it go. Anything that's been holding you back, any toxicities, any, I keep having brain farts and that's fucked up. Any addictions, any codependencies, anything that was not bringing you peace, that make you cry at night, that makes you feel further disconnected from God, let it go. Let it go. The enemy wants people to continue to hold on to things, because the more you hold on to things, the more you hold up this evolution, this paradigm shift. It's like a stalling. It feels like they trying to stall out, like, you know what I mean? Like someone's trying to stall something, okay? Which is why, like, y'all watch Zeus Network? Y'all crazy as fuck. I'm sorry. Sorry. That is all a part of the program. The propaganda. That is trash fucking TV. But it's also putting people in a negative mind state. Knowingly and unknowingly. Nobody should be sitting around waiting to look for no women to be fucking dragging each other, fighting and shit. Insane work. And people are pouring into these platforms and these things and these people when there's so many other positive things you could pour into. There's no way in hell I'm always seeing Natalie Nunn, fucking annoying, fucking sounding weirdo ass, okay? Screaming about how much money she got and what she fucking run. Meanwhile, it's sitting there putting women against each other, bro. Insane. Insane. Even the shit that's going on with Diddy. Do y'all understand how serious that is? And that's not our business, but that's serious business. Imagine how many people suffered from Diddy's like that. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much telling the world, fuck you. You can get done any kind of way as long as you got fucking money and power. All these beautiful people with talents and gifts, those that motherfucking was able to share it, and some wasn't even able to share it. They either lost their life, they lost their gift, or they was fucking blackballed. Broke. It's a lot of. I was watching the lady Candy Station. The lady, I think she's saying, "Young hearts run free, you'll never be hung," whatever. Or she's singing that song. But she was saying how she's just now getting paid. She's like 60, 70 years old. She's just now getting paid for her music. It's a lot of fucking shit that all of us, even myself, have contributed to. The world has contributed to. And we're looking around like, oh, the president, the government, it ain't. No, we all did it collectively. We all contributed to the downfall of this world, okay? I tell y'all all the time, I knew this shit was strange. When I went through my worst time, when I was going through my spiritual warfare, and the enemy uses people to make sure they kick you when you're down, constantly when you're going through it, because the goal is for you to give up and turn away from God and join him and shit, right? But what made me start awakening, I kid you not, it was people people that I've known to be drug addicts and shit, calling me a drug addict, like people who I've known to be in domestic violence relationship, like getting their ass beat and shit. They promoting, I'm telling you, they like, that's why you getting your ass beat by your baby daddy, like shit like that. And motherfucking whores, prostitutes. I mean, like, not even just prostitutes, just whores. Like, I had whores, unstable, calling me a motherfucking whore. Like, and you know, things like that I pay attention to. Because I didn't know what it was then, but now I know. It's everything that the enemy attack or call you or whatever that is, everything that they attack, I mean, maybe that's probably not even you. It's usually a sign of what others, right, are dealing with, like inner turmoil out of others. And also, when they're attacking you, and again, when there's a group of people, organizations attacking one person, KoolKidZ, I don't care who you are. When you see some shit like that, that means that there's a chosen vessel in that bunch, okay? And it's a bunch of fucking mentally ill, crazy, motherfucking psychotic people with some type of position in power, with some type of favor or no, okay? And y'all have to start paying attention, because that's the fucking shit that's been ruling this world. So right now, yeah, someone is mentally unstable. I'm telling y'all. Right now, you know, like even my best friend Kanye was, right? You see, it make me, I be on his platform. I told him too the other day. I told him like me and him be talking like that. But I said, yo, I was like, yo, your comment sections be bringing out the real life demons. Yo, they be saying all sorts of shit. Like, oh, I saw you fucked your cousin and blah, 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 and Kim is this. They be talking about his kid. Wicked shit. All because of of him using his freedom of speech, right? And his gift. That's it. And because he said things about Hitler and stuff like that, like, come on, like, are people crazy? He can't be a Nazi. He's a whole Negro, one. And two, is freedom of speech. They've been using what we went through, slavery, calling us niggas and stuff, to the test of time, still to this day. Nobody's saying nothing. But yet, them Jewish people, right? I'm just saying, Jews are looking like they bullies. They at the top of this music industry thing. It's looking like we are replaying what happened to Jesus and stuff. And nobody is getting the point. That's why history keep repeating itself. Everybody's getting crucified for being who the fuck they want to be. Speaking up. You get that's why I find this shit. So I first started this, people was calling me crazy. I was a witch. I was doing this. I was doing that. Now motherfuckers want to copy. Follow suit. Every time I turn around, it's another goofy bitch speaking on some shit now all of a sudden. Anyone follow suit. But if I didn't have faith in God, and I'm telling you, if I didn't try at least to do some healing work, y'all would never have seen me here. I probably would have been in Dayroom Island with these motherfuckers, or in jail, or gone. That's how bad motherfuckers try to keep me in, like, bro, down. And if you're not careful, somebody will recreate your whole life for you. Somebody will tell you what you are for you. And then have so many, your mind ain't strong enough. There'll be so many people believing that and thinking that you'll start believing that shit yourself. They ain't, Shelly Beans. Whew. Theirs is the one that's under judgment. That wasn't the tribe that was supposed to inherit anything. Them ain't the real Jews. That's why. And we got that curse from the Most High. We was the ones that turned Jesus over to them. Being scary. Being scared of positions of power and not being confident in God's word. So hell yeah. 400 years, in fact, was the cuss. It was supposed to be, right? Something like that. I got notes on that. But if I'm not mistaken, that shit was over in 2019. What happened in 2019? And then after that, what happened? It's a mass awakening. And then after that, now all things that were taboo is just fucking cool. Everybody's accepting it. Then the age of Aquarius plays a big part in this as well. And yeah, that's why I was starting too, because God was telling me all morning. He's telling me, and he's telling me, and he's telling me. It's not that I'm going against him. He's telling me that I no longer need cards. And, you know, I'm like, okay, I know I don't need cards, right? But, like, the collective like cards. They like things they could feed off of. They want to see some of them, like, the pictures, even though I do blackout. But, like, he's like, that's the point, though. You do blackout. You don't need the fucking cards. There's people doing blackout, they not even doing nothing with cards. They be reading off a script, child. But especially my cards, I think I'm gonna just stick to Oracle. I don't think I'm gonna be doing too much tarot anymore. I think I'm gonna stick to my cards and like Oracle cards and build off of that. Hi, Stinky Boomskis. We got an appointment this morning. Aww. Good morning, beautiful girl. Mommy was loud. I'm so sorry. I didn't wake y'all up. We got an appointment this morning, so let them sleep and get them. Say hi to Cook. Look, you on live. Say good morning. Good morning. Okay, I'm coming, okay? Yeah, that's my baby girl. Baby girl. Yeah, but y'all, I'm telling you, it's time to get right. Fuck everything else. I promise y'all. Fuck everything else. If you're big grown age, big grown ass, running around here, worrying about hanging out, partying, getting drunk, having all kinds of sexcapades and all kind of shit, you is the goofiest goober on the block. It's you. You ain't trying to heal no shit. You're not trying to fix shit up. You're not trying to change your life. You're not trying to evolve. You're not trying to chill. You is the goofiest goober they ever made on the block. And you need to get out the way of others that's trying to do so. Because none of that shit's gonna go. I feel like I keep saying this shit over and over again. People stay playing. But again, we gotta consider the motherfuckers that are like narcissistic or narcissists and sociopath. Like all of them is they about to bust a gasket. They can no longer hide. Them demons in them can no longer hide. Right now is not the time. It's not even the time. Some of you guys, yo, your shit's so, I'm hearing maleficent. But sometimes, right now, guys, your energy is so potent. Like, I wouldn't accept no gifts. I wouldn't, if you're not already in, like, a relationship and stuff, I would also be mindful of who I'm dating, talking to, connecting with, these dating apps as well. Be careful on those dating apps. Okay? And also standing firm on your boundaries. That means when a no is a no. It's no maybe. It's no, it was no yesterday, but it's yes today. Whatever you saying no to is a no. Okay? Also, as I put in my community board, everything should be done in moderation at this time. Don't be overly exerting yourself, okay? Eyes on the prize, connect to the Most High. Yahweh is the way. For real. Yahweh, Elohim, Yeshua, what do you call him? That's the way. Because it looked like we going, I'm telling you, I'm just saying what I'm picking up. Intuitively what I pick up. And what I had picked up from download a long time ago. Y'all gotta go back to my lives like a year ago, some change. Those were real spiritual channelings. And even down to like, but right now it look like we're repeating, just my son, it looked like we're repeating what was going on in the Bible around the time Jesus was here. Okay? That's what it looked like. And it looked like still, I know for a fact still, no one is getting the fucking picture. The whole goal is to not be like the Gentiles and the motherfuckers that crucified Jesus. But in fact, to accept people that's like him. Not use your position of power and your armies and your militia and your gang stalkers, okay, or whatever the fuck. Not using that to crucify someone and tear someone down and send them to the upper room. The bullying, it has to stop. That was dumb as fuck what they did. That was dumb what they did to Jesus. And I ain't playing on, I know people are real deep into their Bible, religion. I got some religious people too. I'm not, oh my, how I speak on it. I'm not like paraphrasing or anything. I'm giving my personal insight on it. So it's a personal insight, and it's also from a position of wisdom, okay? And I too have studied the Bible. I've read the Bible. I know what it's about. I don't play with it, but we're doing the same thing they did to Jesus in so many areas of life. I remember going to church. Because when I turned, like, I used to go, well, I grew up in church, and then I guess friends of my family, the neighborhood, whatever. I went to church with so many different people, my friends' families, and I was all over the place as a little girl. But I do remember when I turned 15, 16, and I kind of branched off myself and I joined another church. And even being older, being in church, and I remember how catty and like honestly, like petty, like a lot of petty stuff going on in church. And I always used to be like, what? How? And when I think about it now, I can imagine how many people turned away from God because of their experiences with like places where they were supposed to be saved. But however, egos get involved and hierarchies are formed, and then it became, look what Sister Stella got on just like today. I know she was coming in here trying to flirt with the Pat. Like shit like that. Imagine how many of God's people turned around from fellowshipping. Because I know for me, fellowshipping, ministering, that's something that I love to do. I'm not a real introvert. I'm an extrovert. I likes being around people. I'm the life of the party for real. Like I like that shit. So I used to love going to church. I was on the choir. I was in the play. Like I love church, but I shied away from church from weirdo stuff. You know what I mean? Well, I wasn't feeling completely comfortable to worship God. So it's like those examples like that is also examples of crucifying someone, like crucifying people in spaces that they were supposed to be saved because they're different from you, or they have something you don't have, or you don't like what they speak on, or you don't like how many people they touch. You know what I'm saying? That's crucifying. That's repeating the same mistakes. And when you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, that's insanity. So the world is insane. They've been sitting around waiting for Jesus to come. Meanwhile, doing the same thing they did to Jesus. A lot of the stories in the Bible are being reenacted at this time. I feel like intuitively, like with my own intuition, I feel like this is like the last time, like the Most High, like, all right, let's try this again. And this time, honestly, though, because like right now, cancel culture, you got cancel culture. You have really people risking it all to speak out on injustice and shit. Especially when people, that's why my name is the Seed of the Silenced Stars. Because it's a movement. A lot of us have been fucking silenced, quiet. Can't say nothing about the injustice. Can't say nothing about the pain. Can't say nothing about what nobody was doing. We was in fear of our lives, afraid of losing children, losing jobs. Don't you think that's fucked up? How they made all them people get the COVID shot to keep their jobs. People went against their religion. People were scared just to keep a job, to keep a career going. That's another example. offer it to be like offering them now to they lift it now. You don't need to have a COVID shot to work. Americans, they don't rush to do something when all we had to do, well, I ain't gonna get into that. But anywho, all those systems are being broken down at this time. Okay? Everything that's false, okay? Everything that's false will be revealed, will be exposed. And again, we got cancel culture. We got these platforms where you can air some shit out. Stay tuned to my story times because I'm airing shit the fuck out. But mine is going to be an uproar because I got to call people out. It's possibly going to be on TikTok. I'm going to let y'all know. For real. Because a lot of us, a lot of you guys, we're being guided to speak out because we're no longer silenced. There's nothing to be scared of no more. If people are attacking you, that's because they scared of your ass. Okay? They know what's on you. Okay? Yeah. So you guys too, yeah, you got celebrity. I don't know, you be up in somebody's celebrity DM, they finna respond. They finna respond. Phoenix rising. Your vibration, the Most High is going to make sure that your vibration, your vibrational signature is being sent out, okay, towards the universe where only those that are aligned with you will be able to connect with you. Some of you guys are in the vibration of celebrities and stuff like that. They're part of your soul tribe. Don't have to be music. It's so many aspects of celebrity status, of notoriety. Okay? Some of you guys could be aligned with artists, poets, okay? Shit, I don't know, it's so many, okay? Speak your truth too. High priestess, I'm telling you. You guys are a high priestess here, or maybe you need to consult with the high priestess. I said this yesterday too. Some of you guys may need like a spiritual coach, spiritual guide, or to seek wise counsel, okay? To help you, assist you, in your awakening, okay? So you don't go to psychosis. I said that, yeah. Somebody too, look. People in getting slutted out. What is this about? What is wrong? Don't you know? All right, let me say it like this, okay? If you have a problem with like promiscuity and like you feel like you always gotta have sex and sex, you might need to get like some type of cleansing. So you might have an incubus, succubus demon on you, Jezebel energy. Getting slutted out is crazy work for a woman and a man. Nasty work. You have an entity on you. Whatever that is. That ain't my collective. Some of you guys, okay, you could be looking into purchasing a new home, buying land, okay? Or someone could be purchasing a home for you, okay? Whoever this is getting slutted out, they about to lose everything, child. Somebody's been recorded getting slutted out. Why wouldn't they record you? Water signs. Somebody about to be exposed for getting slutted out. I don't know, this is like a sex tape leaking. But why would you be, you know this, why would you be surprised if you're getting slutted out if somebody recorded your ass? You don't give a fuck about, that's how I feel about people that got trains ran on them. What the fuck was y'all thinking? Like, what? Men and women alike. What was y'all thinking? Nasty word. What was y'all thinking running trains? Little woman. Would you just be laying there, just getting pounded on by different, they be standing in a line and be like, next stop. Broadway Junction. Next stop. And then the next man get on you. The fuck? I ain't never do no goofy shit like that. Never even thought about it, no. But it was being done. And I got questions. What the hell was y'all nasty asses thinking? And for the men too, you just standing in the line with your dick out, standing on it, waiting to get off at the next stop, get on, watching everybody else dicking balls, and you just put yours in there. Ew. That's nasty as fuck. Anyway, yeah, this might be somebody of status. Somebody might have like a platform copycat being exposed. I know my copycat was getting slutted out. Yeah. I don't know. Damn. Identity theft, some copycat being exposed. Okay, they being monitored, or they being exposed for stalking you guys, cool kids, the divine feminine, and also being exposed for identity theft. I told y'all, I'm not hating, but the scamming stuff, it gotta stop. That shit gotta stop. I'm telling y'all, scamming, cheating, lying, you undercover men. I don't want to talk about that, huh? Y'all gotta stop. These is orders from the Most High. Don't believe me, just watch. Whatever y'all been doing in that Range Rover, I keep getting like backyard Betty, like somebody having like back alleyway sex. Like, I don't know, back doors. You are the alchemist, cool kids, okay? Anything that's beneath you, rise above it and stand on that shit. I don't care if they call you bougie. I don't care if they try to play you. I don't care what they say. Anything that's beneath you, stand above that shit. Okay? Look down on it as you should, I'm telling you. Because I feel like there's people want to bring you down to their level. You can't be there. You're better than that shit. You're better than that. Fake pretty privilege, okay? These motherfuckers feel like they pretty and their souls is ugly. I could see through pretty faces with ugly souls. I start to see every fucking weird ass motherfucking... I start to see every weird old kink about your ass. Being beautiful with an ugly soul is a mixed match. It's a mixed match. It don't go. It's a waste. Okay? Cool kids, pull your energy back. Oh, anything that you are pouring into that's not pouring into you, pull your energy back and watch what happens. Watch what happens. Pull your energy back and watch what happens. Even if you got fucking a copycat shit, pull your energy back. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys might need to go into isolation for a bit. Some of you guys just need to regroup, start anew, start all over, okay? Rebrand yourself. And again, some of y'all, some of y'all, this is important. You need to tap into something that you had started in the past. Maybe when you were a child, it don't have to be, maybe a teenager, but you started something, you had a natural gift, a passion for something, and you had to put it behind, or you had to put it down because life was lifing. The Most High God wants you to revisit that. Again, this is the age of Aquarius, okay? Everything that with pure intentions, anything you want to do or you set out to do with pure intention, okay? Following universal law for those that are not. But they, you believe in the one true God, but everybody's not super spiritual. You gotta know that too. I'm not putting that on you. Everybody's not super spiritual, but there's good fucking people that's not super spiritual. They know the Most High and they move good. Those are the ones that probably, they have like a peaceful, chilling life. But those are the ones that probably didn't have too much karmic debt, okay, to pay off. Or their parents, okay, because their parents, okay, were generational curse breakers and shit like that. Because you know how, and you know what I had to tell myself and what I had to notice, you know how a lot of us readers be like, oh, yeah, bad life, da 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 da. These motherfuckers that are on the side of God that had great lives, soft lives, wealthy lives. They have good parents, 2-family homes. Their parents stayed together for forever. Parents broke generational curses. They real devotees of the Most High God. Look at those. I know y'all know some. I came across some in my life. Even if their lives wasn't perfect, you could tell they had some type of favor over them, over their children. All the children is just happy, just good people. Confirmation. That's what it looks like when you break generational curses. That's when it looks like when you clearing out, when you cleaning out the bloodlines, okay? When you clear out the karma on the bloodlines. That's when it look like when you are a part of the chosen. Like it's not just people just struggling, you know, that everybody didn't have a fucked up ass life. For those of you guys that had a fucked up ass life, I'm telling you, once you see past your fucked up shit in the veil, and you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't meant to struggle. There's beautiful people out here. Nah, I can too attain that. Yeah, breaking a bad cycle. Some of y'all need to get the fuck away from what you knew and step into uncharted territory. It's just faith in God and trust in yourself. I said a lot of y'all been doing the work, right? And you ain't been, you probably don't see it. I see it. God sees it. But you can't get things that you never had doing the same thing you used to do. That something like that. Yeah. Standing, okay, man, to the left. Yeah, man, listen. Yes, to the left. Ain't nobody got time for no cheating, no lying, no scheming ass person in their life. Man or woman alike, not no more. We don't got time. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead, free your fucking self. Ain't nobody holding on to shit that ain't for them. Okay? Y'all get in these relationships with these, women begin in relationship with these men knowing their heart belong to someone else. See, men don't pick that shit up like women do. That's not what we want to talk about. Men don't pick that shit up like women do. And even if they do pick it up, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. But it's women getting into a relationship with men that they know they're not supposed to be with. And they know their heart belongs somewhere else. And then they get married to them. And then down the line, the man like, oh, can't get right, cheating, lying, disconnected. What's going on? I'm still in love with my soulmate from 2020. You stay in relationships that you know you don't want to be in, that's not serving you. Whatever comes after that is solely on you. That is unacceptable. If you got to choose anything, choose yourself. I know that some of these relationships, they come with contracts and stipulations, like they be arrangements and stuff too. But right now is not the time to frequent doubtful company. Okay? You need to be next to the person or the people you know. And when it's time for war, you don't have to look over your shoulders like, is this motherfucker gonna go to war with me? I don't know, because they be flaking. You know what I'm saying? You got to be around people at this time where you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that they're going to have your back. They're going to fight with you, fight for you. That they're not going to just let you be out here, you know what I mean? That they won't snake you. Loyalty is key. Discipline is a must. Tap in, cool kids, okay? You got karma you've been running from, face that shit. That's the dark witch, though. Face that shit. It's a lot of dark fucking witches out here. Them just dark as fuck. That's how you know that there was a switch there's a shift too. And the women are being, the shift too. The enemy is using a lot of women. And the shift has been set up to make women have no feelings. That's fucking crazy. To make women choose anger, sex, manipulation. Those are like what it's like. That's what karmic women, rather. That's what it's looking like. The enemy wants the women to choose, as opposed to loving, nurturing, kind, respectful, understanding. Like, it's like the women are swiping all those good qualities, or they like tucking that shit. And now it's like, no, because I'm a city girl and I'm choosing violence, and if you cheat on me, I'm going to smash your homie. Oh, I'm friends with this girl. I hate her, but I'm friends with her, so I can ruin her life behind the scenes. Like, it's shit like that going on from women. I'm speaking for women. That is out of line. That is out of pocket. That is bad for business. What type of world do you want your children to be in? Because what you're giving out is what you and your offsprings and stuff will get back to. You can't be out here doing fucking people dirty and expect to live, for you and your families to live a beautiful life. That shit gonna come around. It's gonna come back. Your enemies have enemies, many enemies. That's what I'm saying. Everybody ain't choosing to be. Everyone is not choosing not to heal. Everyone is not choosing to stay in low vibrational energy. Everyone is not choosing. There's a lot of people that's actually choosing peace. Ready or not, okay? And this is going on globally on a world scale, on a worldwide scale. Ready or not, whatever y'all think gonna happen, that's small thinking. Think bigger. Someone that you were dating, you possibly thought they were your twin flame. They're not your twin flame. Okay, this person could be addicted to sex, porn, drugs, rock and roll. They could be trying to set somebody up. That's what I'm saying. You guys, when I say discipline, I mean in order to maintain balance, in order to heal, in order to unlearn and relearn, in order to strive, right, at any necessary life change you had to make, you have to apply discipline to it. You gotta know discipline like the back of your hand. Because when I get this, it's a setup card. I feel like somebody might want to come in and like play on your boundaries. And if you're not disciplined within self, right? Say, for instance, you are celibate. And I said somebody's not your twin flame, but someone that you might have an emotional soul contract where it may come in and try to, Let me get some of them good. And you like, no, I'm not playing. He like, girl. And he like, girl, stop playing. And he try to give you them googly fucking eyes. Trust me, y'all, I know about it. Yeah. A discipline. Because something could be a setup. I say this all the time. The enemy gets in through your vices, through the things that you, that you are, that for the things that, I hate that shit. For the things that you find hard to break free from, okay? To separate yourself from, to give up, to walk away from. It could be food, it could be an addiction, it could be sex. Or somebody could be trying to come in and gaslight you just to get some fucking sex, just so they can set your ass up. You guys, you are a divine messenger, okay? And if it's not being made clear to you exactly what yet, a couple of things. You could still have some more work to do, some more connecting to source to do. The Most High is proud of you, they say. But, and two, anything, okay, if you're trying to figure out your passion or what you should be doing in this lifetime, like, you know, anything that comes easy to you guys, that you love, anything, it comes easy to you, and every time you do it, you delight in it. It brings joy. It calms your nervous system. It comes naturally. You don't get stressed about it. You just love to do it. Hone in on that. That could be a part of your mission, your passion, your soul's journey, what you are supposed to be doing in this lifetime. If it's like this, right? I can't call this. I can't say this is my job, right? Because it's a passion. I mean, I can't see it as a job, because when it, like, again, I seen people start their platforms because it's a passion of theirs, and they either get notoriety from it, they go viral or whatever, but then shit slows down because everybody's not going to resonate with your energy all the time. Shit slow down, then all of a sudden they become bitter and angry. Ego is at play. You can't put a price tag on something that you just truly love to do, because then it was like you see in the music industry. You see what I'm saying? Then you will lose your passion for it. That sounds like some other shit flying in the air. You will possibly end up losing your passion for it, or when it seemed like something you love to do, you'll start to hate to do it. So if you're trying to figure out what your soul's purpose is, and you want to capitalize on it, that's when you get into stuff like, okay, you have to, if it's your soul's purpose and you want to capitalize on it, you have to put it out there and with no expectations. If it's starting a business or something you're passionate about, put it out there. But put it out there with pure intent, not just for the intention to get rich or to gain some type of power, to have a bunch of followers. But you put it out into the universe as, yeah, this is my best work. And I want to align my best work with the people with like-minded individuals, and I'm putting this out there that I can help, or my work will be able to reach its fullest potential. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all about intentions now, and why you're doing things, and that's how the Most High God works with you as well, and He'll align you with ways to make capital off of it. Am I making sense, y'all? Like, just babbling. The soul needs the surgery before anything else. So you guys are getting a spiritual wealth transfer, because some of you guys, when you were going through your season, your down season, okay, there were energies making sure like you guys stay down. And these energies, their soul needs surgery, okay? And whatever was taken or whatever was done from you, you're going to get, like, this is spiritual wealth transfer. This is a spiritual wealth transfer. This is coming from past lives. This is also coming from you getting, like, your enemies' fucking wealth. Word. Most of the guys was like, give me that. You don't need that. You're a fucking hater. Give it to the cool kids. I bet you they're going to make something great out of it. Enemies, they soul needs surgery, but they probably trying to do surgery on their body and shit, and it's the soul. Also, please stop altering your bodies. Just as a download, stop it. If that boy don't love you, burn. Okay. He will never, ever love you. Seriously. I tell you, these men is complaining about him. The men is complaining about the BBLs. The body, they talking about y'all lips. Listen. They complaining. But fuck the men. When you alter your body for now, some of you guys, it looks good. It looks great, and I get it. You wanna. But a part of accepting yourself is accepting yourself for who you are. Every time you risk your life to alter something that God made in His perfect light, it's sort of like a smack in His face. And it's sort of like a smack in your face. Because it was a stipulation put that everybody is supposed to be small, look like skin. That's a fucking stipulation. Everybody was made different on purpose. You think that the Most High God, He made what He made. Everybody's supposed to be different. And love yourself for who you are. What are we teaching these kids, bro? Look how these young teenagers, oh my God, the young teenagers, oh my God. Oh my God, somebody get the children. Oh my God, they got young teenagers saving and planning for BBLs right now as we speak. That is a shame. Instead of us encouraging that to love yourself for who you are, and all those things will fall into place with growth, and with age and time comes wisdom. Maybe, later on in time you figure like, hey, I want to be a little more healthy. I hit the gym, or hey, I want to gain some more weight. Or hey, I don't know. Please stay from altering your bodies. That's sort of like a sin, they say. It's like a sin. And all these thousands and thousands of dollars that you're paying to do something to a body God gave you for free. And I'm telling you, I got a booty from God for free. God gave him a booty. He did. I was a flat booty girl. I was. And when I was going through like heavy spiritual warfare, I was celibate. I wasn't doing nothing. Like one day I woke up My stomach is fucking sucked in. My boobs is super. I always had great boobs, but like they were extra perfect. And like my derriere was crazy. It looked like I went to Dr. Miami. I'm saying, stop altering your bodies is what I'm saying. Love yourself for who you are. Big, small, tall, short. God, somebody gonna love you that way. You know what I'm saying? I get these BBLs and all that, and I'll be pulling them with the fupa. I'll be pulling them. I'm saying I'm not dating no one. I'm just saying it be on me. Regular fupa time. I'm saying I ain't got them bust down. I'm the regular schmegular pulling them. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to see. Most people that do them surgeries and shit like that, they become promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? Let's cut this shit out. Cut the fucking shit out. And you motherfucking perverts. Okay? With the perverts, this is all a part of the simulation. I'm telling you. They got these young women and men on social media looking grown as fuck. Talking grown, doing grown shit. And now there's a rise in human trafficking and pedophilia and kids going missing and all kind of shit. Then y'all and everybody like, oh my God. No, ain't no oh my God. The fuck y'all thought was gonna happen? Cause meanwhile, you got, instead of these motherfucking goofy ass witches or warlocks or wizards fucking putting a spell together to help get this world on point, you got these niggas fucking shit up. I swear to God, the more I evolve in this shit, all motherfucking witchcraft shit, bullshit, makes no fucking sense. Hell wrong with these motherfuckers? I mean, tell me, y'all done cooked up shit to swap destinies, put roots on people, ruin their life, take their man, take their girl, fuck with their money, and y'all haven't figured out a fucking spell to save the world? The world's still fucked up. And y'all motherfuckers is in it. As well as your possessions and your children and your fucking evil doings. Is in the world. I'm sick of it. I'm telling you what. I could call this an assumption. Call it whatever. But keep in mind, when I say I'm a prophet, that I am. When I say I got these gifts, that I am. I can't be lying. I can't be capping out here. Let me tell you something. Jesus ain't coming yet. Either he ain't coming yet or he here and he hiding. I don't feel like he's gonna come until we figure out until we figure out. I feel like the Bible is the basic instructions before leaving Earth. They carry clues. There's also the Book of Enoch, the Apocrypha. There's writings, the prophets and things. There's more information out there, and for those of you guys, I encourage you to seek out, okay? Because there's clues and there's something we're supposed to fucking figure out in order to have the second coming or whatever, right? There's things we're supposed to be figuring out, and for whatever reason, instead of figuring it out, we're repeating the cycle. So we're not learning history. We are still, all these years later, we still fucked up. And yeah, I've been preaching and teaching the same thing. We probably worse off than we ever been. Take me back to the 80s, please. The fuck? Damn. Take me back to the 80s. In the 70s, shit, I wish I was born in the 60s, 70s. I'm telling you, I think I'd have had just a dynamite time. But yo, growing up in the 80s, my life, my childhood wasn't great. But it had some great times in it. And take me fucking back. It was more simple. And I be really promoting the younger generation, y'all, because they got it the worst. Remember I said, yo, they rent is crazy. Rent is crazy. Rent is crazy for someone just getting out of college, trying to start their career. Someone just trying to leave their mama house. And then they're not paying people what they're worth. Minimum wage is trash. Cost of living is a mix match, you know what I mean? That's when, if they're not strong-willed, that's a strong-willed. Strong, like if they're not weak-willed, right? They have strong will and a strong mind. If they don't have that, they end up turning to other things to be stable, to feel secure. And you know, they expensive as fuck nowadays, the younger generation. They expensive taste. They got real expensive taste. On everything, they got expensive fucking taste. I like expensive taste, but I mean, again, in the 80s and the 90s, like we was good off of like, my mama, when I was in high school, in junior high school, my mama gave me like $2, $3 a day. And I was in like junior high school, I did maybe high school. I got more than that high school, but like junior high, $10 a day in high school got you far. I started smoking in high school. I was able to put in with some weed and get lunch and get my munchies. Cause you remember then, even the marijuana, something ain't right with this marijuana either. Cause back then, you could put it on a nickel. It's like, right? Again, I'm in my 40s, so. But back then, my days, we could put in on, when I was in high school, you could put in on a nickel bag. Maybe we bought nicks and trays. And you go put it on a nickel. I swear it's like 4 of us putting it on a nick. And then we got to buy a Dutch. We didn't have to buy grabber, papers, wax. I don't know what the fuck they be doing. All that goofy shit. We weren't that intricate. We got a Dutch. You got to fill your white out, backwood, roll that bitch up. And it's like 5 of us on the blunt. We're high as hell for a while. It's different nowadays, right? Especially they pick up these vices, and again, their drugs of choice is like, I just weed, it's lean, all kind of shit. And then they gotta figure life out, and then they gotta figure out how to pay rent, and then they gotta figure out how to make it in this fucking wicked ass cold world. That's why a lot of people, I understand, and then they looking at our generation like, y'all fucked us up. It's not my generation though, y'all. It was the generation before mine. Let's get that clear. It wasn't my generation would be, what do they call me? I'm Gen X. Right? So I guess Gen W. Wait. I think I'm Gen Z. Yeah, I'm Gen Z. So Gen X fucked y'all up. Millennials. Right? Right? Am I right? It wasn't us. It was the Betty Wrong generation. It was my mom and them. It was born in the 40s or 50s. 60s, 40s, or 50s. They did that shit. But, yeah, that's it. Let me give y'all an oracle before I go. Abundance here. I see cowrie shells. Some of you guys, I don't know. Okay. All right. So, one of my childhood friends, his dad was a Babalawo. He followed the Ifa religion. And he showed me how to do readings with cowrie shells. Not even, well, he never showed me the intricates. We never got into the intricates. He showed me how to get yes and no answers with cowrie shells. Okay, so some of you guys, you should look into that. Like if you're not, like I really encourage everybody to read for themselves. Get your own deck of cards. Shit, I know nothing. I don't care. I know what I said and I know. I don't know a motherfucking thing. Because wise people don't know shit. A wise man knows that he knows nothing at all. Right? So I encourage people to get their own motherfucking, well, I'm cursing. I don't gotta curse. Own deck, even tarot decks. Especially if you're someone who needs confirmation, you're trying to figure it out. I know, especially when you first going through some shit, with your awakening, spiritual warfare, dark night of the soul, woo-wee. You be turning to every avenue you can to find out answers, right? I encourage you guys to get your own deck. Okay, study them. But if you just look for, like, if you're someone that just want like yes or no answers, you can use cowrie shells. Make sure you do research on how to divinate with cowrie shells. Okay, and yeah, some of you guys, you got a lot of abundance coming towards you too. Some of you guys may need to take a financial literacy class. All right, because some of you guys are coming into money where. Again, your nervous system, this is gonna re-regulate your your nervous system may get deregulated from this amount of money you're coming into because you have never, ever had this type of money. This is this is for the collective, my collective, the percentage that's coming into some type of wealth, whether it's inheritance, lottery, marrying into wealth for some of you guys, regarding some type of fame, fortune, status, okay? Some of you guys are going to be like going, writing novels, again, books, right? Like Andrea says, books, memoirs, something like that. The #1 bestsellers list, Nobel Peace Prize type of shit, okay? Some of you guys are about to come and go from rags to riches, from humble beginnings to being on top of the fucking totem. Okay? If you don't know, if you've never been, you know what I mean? Your nervous system may be irregulated, okay? So I like to tell people when this does come in, please keep your mouth quiet, okay? Not only will you need like a financial advisor, you might need a financial lawyer. Also, you might need a therapist, okay? Because more money, more fucking problems. People, might need a therapist. Also, start planning on what you're going to do with the money when it comes. So when it comes, right, you won't be all over the fucking place. You'll be making stable and sound decisions. Because the goal is when you get this, because some of y'all got the bag, I get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Yeah. Some of you guys got the bag and fumble that bitch. This is the next one. This is it. There's no fumbling. This is for keeps. Because this coming from the divine. So you playing for keeps. So make sure you're taking the steps necessary to ensure that you're investing. Okay, investing. Key thing. Investing. Don't make any big purchases within the first 6 months. Those big purchases need to be carefully planned out. Also, don't be giving out money all willy-nilly. And if you're going to be, set aside money that you are going to use to share with others. But make sure you are sharing with people who are worthy of that bitch. That's one. And two, I wouldn't give nobody cash in hand. But you're going to do what you want to do. I wouldn't give nobody cash in hand. You could even get a whole bunch of damn debit cards or give it like that. Or tell people like, I wouldn't mind helping anyone out. But I'm not giving any of this money God blessed me with to you so you could go blow it, fumble it. You know what I'm saying? So you can also tell people like, hey, I would invest in you if you bring me a business proposal. I'll give you money for a business, a startup. Or you need a home or something like that. Like things like that, okay? But after that one time, whatever you set aside that you was going to give away, when that's done, nobody gets nothing else. It is what it is. I'm talking about nobody, I'm talking about immediate family and stuff like that. Well, yeah. You know what I mean? Whoever that, first of all, this money cannot be shared with nobody that's not aligned with you. For real. And it's something else. Investments. Also make sure that you fucking do everything you said you needed, whatever you want to do for yourself. Maybe you can go ahead, take a vacation, take some time off, makeovers, whatever, okay? Don't blow it, but definitely take care of yourself. Enjoy it some too. But remember, this money that's being given to you guys is also, it's not just for you, it's to set you up, right? So you could do God's word. Some of you going to have that much where you can share and donate and all that. Okay? All right, well, I'll be on this. Chad, 8:30. Yep, motivation, love. Never give up. Phrases, never give up. Something about, I really feel like I'm talking to someone that be like an artist or something. Or something that you're going to be doing, you're going to be seeing on billboards and stuff, okay? You could be a life path number 8 or 6. Okay, you could be a Leo. Birthday could be on the 24th of 8 or a Virgo. All right. But right now, the key thing should be self-love, okay? Self-care. Okay, connecting with your heart space. So you can welcome in these things with no resistance, right? And you can recognize what's for you when it comes in. And again, no matter what you guys are going through, no matter how it looks, just don't give up, okay? Don't give up on the mission. I never even seen this number here. I love when I be looking at cards and I see something I never seen. It's so small. Where my glasses? But I didn't understand it. I don't know why that song is on my... What is that? It look like a 240. Play that number today, y'all. I never even seen that. It's so small, too. I could barely see it. Play that number. Yep, 240, y'all. Play that number. All right, you guys, I gotta go. I gotta get these kids ready for appointments. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be honest. I apologize for the start of my reading. I don't know what that fuck was, but it was probably interference that, y'all, I don't know why they be trying to fuck with me still. I know y'all hate going through all them damn tower moments and shit. Then just seeing a bitch rise the fuck up. I've been on this for years. This shit still ain't doing shit. Hang it the fuck up. Okay? If I wanted to go viral, I can. I don't have the time. That's one. But if I wanted to go viral, I can. Okay? That's not my path is not there. I thought you had a friend. Somebody must have thought I was just a tarot reader. That's your job. That ain't my job. That's what you want to do. I'm not just no tarot reader. I ain't a tarot reader. I just read tarot. Okay? That's what y'all get. I'm trying to play. Y'all, that's what happens. When y'all be wanting shit that don't belong to y'all, y'all get shit that y'all don't want. Like this smoke. This work. You know? Anywho, KoolKidZ, I love you guys so much. Have an amazing day on purpose. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out. Peace.